I hope you can hear me. I forgot to put my buds on. I'm Dr. Marla Goldberrg. I'm in traveling, so as you know, sometimes when I travel, things get a little bit confusing. So, in terms of details of things, but here I am coming on live. So, what I'd like to do is start once again by asking for prayers for all the discourse and challenges and strife that's going on across the world. We definitely want to send our prayers to Maine, where there's just been another mass shooting in the United States, with over 20 killed and over 50 injured. I don't know what to say more than we need to send prayers. And same thing with Israel, or in the whole countries, because they're innocent people on all sides. And those people, what they're experiencing, we need to send prayers so they get supplies, they get help, they get medical supplies, food, water. The same in the other country in the East. So prayers to all. And thank you for hearing, sending your love, sending your light, sending your positive energy and healing energy to all these countries and people who are affected. Okay, well, this is the show before Halloween. I am so excited. I'm dressed in my pumpkin colors because I love Halloween. Not only is it fun and there's frivolity and we get to dress up. How often do we get to dress up these days, right? And there's parties, there's all this great stuff. But on the other side of it, is a lot of energy that surrounds Halloween. It's about witches and goblins and spells. And so what I'm doing today is I'm bringing back one of my favorites, Mary Marshall. Mary Marshall is a paranormal investigator. She is a collegiate paranormal educator. She helped institute and develop one of the first paranormal studies program in the country that is taught at an institute of higher learning. And we're going to find out what that institute is when Mary gets on with us. In addition, she's a researcher of paranormal everything, UFO, cryptozoology, with over 20 years experience. She's a renowned psychic medium, the author of Continuum. She's a lecturer and a parapsychology enthusiast. So I hope you'll tune in as Mary comes back to the show and we talk about all things paranormal, or as much as we can get in the 1 hour show. And yes, I'm very, very excited about it. Also, I want to remind you of my book, My Fucking Long Journey to Loving Myself, A Guide to a Shorter Path. So I wrote this book with you in mind because as I was thinking about what do I write? Well, I know I'm not alone in the dysfunction that I grew up in. I know I'm not alone being an ace. It is a person who has had adverse childhood experiences. I know I'm not alone when I decided to heal my life, because many of you want to heal your lives too. And that's why I wrote My Fucking Long Journey to Loving Myself, A Guide to a Shorter Path. It's my story, but it is also a self-help book. In the back of the book, I'm going to find the page, tips, tools, and techniques that I used on my journey, that I still use to process, because you know what? I'm still human and I still deal with all of these things. So check this out on my website, MarlaGoldberrg with 2Rs.com, or on Amazon. All right, so back to Guided Spirit Conversations. I don't know why I was just guided to jump in with this, so I apologize if this seems a little strange in how I'm presenting it. But I do the show for you. I bring on the most amazing people so that you can get to know them, what they do, how they work with clients, how they can help clients. And bringing Mary on is no different. So I hope you'll tune in. You're invited to tune in. It's a live show. And you can find it on my YouTube page and my Facebook page of the same name, Guided Spirit Conversations, my other Facebook groups, my LinkedIn, my Twitter, which is now X, Instagram. And it's interactive. So you can type in your questions. You can ask myself, Mary, what you want to know about. Maybe it's ufology. Could be about paranormal investigators. Maybe it's how to become an investigator. You might want to know about Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster or some of these other areas that she's explored and researched. So I hope you'll tune in. Now, and I'll help you write it. Now, if you're not able to watch the live show, no worries, you can upload it. We upload it to our favorite listening platforms, which is all of them. They're all our favorites. So you don't have to miss one episode. If you like Guided Spirit Conversations, like it, subscribe to it, review it, because I love to know. I'm so grateful when you can tell me if you like the show, what you liked about it, you like the guest, the topic, or if there's a guest or topic you would like to see on the show, because I would like to bring it to you. This show was created for you, to bring you some of the most amazing techniques and metaphysicians from across the globe to help you on your life's journey. Okay, time to go get ready for the show. As always, I leave you by sending you love, blessings, and gratitude. Know how grateful I am that you're in my life, in whatever capacity you're in it, for not only are you my student, you are my teacher. Not only am I a teacher, I am a student. So thank you. Also, I want to say these 3 words to you. You know what they are. If you've heard my announcements, if you've seen my show or heard my show, you know that I'm going to say this to you. I love you. You are so loved. Not just by me, not just by family, friends, colleagues, your social groups, but you have a plethora of beings on the other side of the veil who are your biggest cheerleaders, who are so excited to be able to go and bring to you what it is you need for your journey. Thing is, you have to ask. They do not have free will. Ask in as much detail as possible. They need the detail. Because if you're looking for a job and you're somebody from a C-suite situation and you say, yeah, I need a new job, Spirit, guess what? You might get a job offer, but it's nothing that you would want to do, because you wouldn't want to take on a blue-collar job, an hourly, coming from the position you're at, right? So if you want another C-suite job, you need to say, I need another C-suite job. I want it to pay X amount. I want these to be the bennies. I want this to be the philosophy of the company. And you just keep letting them know what you want over and over and over again, and then let them go out and do your bidding. You can ask them questions. You can ask them for guidance. And then you have to be open to how your response comes back to you. Because it's not necessarily like calling up a friend and saying, hey there, can you guide me with blah, blah, blah. Your answer could come in the way of a song on a radio, a line in a movie, a passage in a book. You can overhear somebody else's conversation and bingo, that is what you needed to hear. So you need to be open to it. If you feel that you're not being answered in a timely manner, okay, then what that's showing me is that you need to look within and look to see what you might need to shift in your life so that they could bring you what it is you're asking for. All right. I will see you one more time in announcement mode, and then I will see you at 12 noon Eastern, and I am looking forward to that. Okay. Bye for now. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever